This is Mean Machines, the show that brings you the biggest, strongest and fastest machines around. We're taking our challenges to a whole new level. We're pitting continent against continent in the ultimate transatlantic challenge. It's a battle of the superpowers as mighty machines from North America roll out against beasts from Europe. We'll push them to the max in a series of definitive head-to-head tests. At the end of the day, we'll know which challenger is the ultimate mean machine. Today, it's trench warfare as two tracked excavators go head-to-head. The Terex versus the Case. Terex may be US owned, but this machine is a pure German thoroughbred, designed and built in the land of the Autobahn. Today, it's up against the Case CX210 excavator, a heavyweight champion from the legendary American manufacturer. These building site bruisers have amazing power and incredible manoeuvrability. They're the mechanical muscles of the construction industries. We're in their native habitat, a deep, sandy quarry in the heart of the English countryside. We'll be putting them through their 5 Mean Machines challenges, a chance to push, scribe, scoop, scramble and speed their way to victory or defeat. These tracked excavators rely on power, hydraulics and manoeuvrability. We're going to test them all. Meet the British team behind the American Case. Technical expert Chris Evans, Ian Barclay, and at the controls is his son Justin. And Team Terex, British engineer Jason Molson, German engineer Norbert Dries, and at the controls, German driver Jürgen Drieling.
This is our Terex TC225. We can make it do anything. This is our mean machine.
This is my Case CX210 excavator. It's 21 tons of American mean machine.
Both these heavyweight beasts are designed to perform the same tasks, but our challenges have been designed to test their subtle differences. First up, it's all about brute strength. Tracked excavators rely on their power, so time for a workout regime. 10 good old-fashioned push-ups. The diggers must push against the ground with their arms, lifting the front of their tracks until they reach the required height. The most powerful machine will be able to perform this the fastest.
What we're going to do is prove the speed of our hydraulics. It's not something we normally do for customers, but it would be good fun to do it here. As I said before, I'm glad I'm not sitting in the seat.
Has Case operator Justin been in training for the push-up challenge?
My regime in the gym is 4 days a week, but it's a bit hard to fit the machine in.
Team Case, I want 10 full height press-ups as fast as you can. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
With a weight of 21 tons bearing down on the front bucket, Justin's relying heavily on the powerful hydraulic rams in the arm. With a multi-mode hydraulics option, he switched to the heavy mode to deliver maximum power to the engine. Each ram is protected with cushioning, which works as a safety feature, softening the downward move and preventing the excavator from crashing into the ground. Impressive moves from the American Case. Next up, it's the German Terex. The heavier machine by 1.5 tons, can it perform quicker?
Excavators are normally not doing push-ups, but if you want to see how powerful the machine is, we show you.
Okay, Team Terex, are you ready? 10 full height press-ups. 3, 2, 1. Go! Good again! Come on! 1.
Jürgen has also opted for the heavy mode on the hydraulics, and with a shorter arm length from the Case, he's positioned it at a 90-degree angle to the ground, and so he's able to lift his heavier machine quickly and easily.
Come on!
With less cushioning on the hydraulic rams, Jürgen's also able to drop the Terex down faster as he opts for speed over comfort.
Whoa. Team Case, you did it in 1 minute, 3 seconds. Excellent result. Team Terex, however, you did it in 1 minute, 2 seconds. You take that test.
The Terex wins the push-up test by just 1 second.
I think it was very, very close. I don't think there's any one thing you could point out. I think both the operators are superb and both machines are great.
The Terex lighter cushioning allowed more speed on the downward descent, and with the arm being positioned closer to the main body than the case, it allowed the excavator to perform this test more quickly. The German machine has taken the lead at the end of the first challenge with a score of 1-0. Next up, it's less about power, more about fine control. Time to rein in all that hydraulic heft and see how delicately these behemoths can be made to behave. It's time to go back to school for a handwriting exam. We've removed the buckets and adapted the digger arms by adding a pencil-like point. And we've made a special sand pit, which is where these beasts will write the words "Mean Machines" as much like this as they can. Both teams are apprehensive of such a tough test.
The machine can work very accurate. That is not a problem. But I think it could be a problem. It's a piece of wood, so we must be very sensitive. And it's difficult to say.
I've been spending not enough time in the gym and more time in the school, so my spelling's pretty good.
First up, it's the American excavator.
Team Case, you've got 3 minutes to write Mean Machines in this preset piece of sand. Are you ready?
Okay, USA.
On your marks.
Just a little bit of crosswick, straight across.
This time, Justin's opted for the light option on the multi-mode hydraulics. This gives him a finer control of the servos and allows him to make light touches on the joystick without any big jerky movements from the arm.
Cup of tea halfway through. Don't rush.
You always told me to get my homework done on time.
Got to make it a little bit smaller now.
Case have drawn their line in the sand. Will the Terex machine be able to surpass them with its own sandy inscription?
Our machine is also sensitive, and important is the driver's hand, and we have very sensitive hands.
Okay, Hergen, you see what you've got to do?
Yes.
You ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
You need to sharpen the pencil.
Remember, this is 22.5 tons of machinery doing this most delicate of tasks.
That's 2 minutes gone.
Shaky hand again.
The difficulty with this test is that both excavators are designed so that the arm only moves up and down and from side to side. This makes it very tricky drawing curved letters. The only way to do this is to reposition the whole machine.
Get a job to see what the word says. Because what he's done, he's gone too long.
No, you can see this in German.
Eh? Ah.
That's the reason why you cannot read it.